As we wrap up the year, I feel like it's mandatory for me to make a top 10 sneakers for 2022. Now, I was sitting down for the past couple days trying to compile a little list of sneakers that I feel like are the best ones that released this year or the most hyped, and I'm gonna show y'all what I came up with. If you do end up enjoying this video, leave a like on it down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new and would enjoy more of this type of content, and don't forget to subscribe because I'm currently giving away this Supreme Iraq tee. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and follow my brand Nori on Instagram. Make sure you DM me on there saying done to be entered for the giveaway. But with all that being said, let's get straight to it. Number 10 on my list was the orange Lobster dunks. These did release fairly recently, but honestly they deserve a spot on the list simply because the hype is there. This is like a 4th or 5th colorway at this point, and they didn't disappoint with this one. I wasn't able to get my hands on at least half or more of these sneakers, which it is what it is. But with these orange Lobsters right here, I feel like they didn't miss. The quality looks on point. It's the same shit that we saw on the different Lobsters they've dropped previously, and I feel like this one wasn't too bad. Releases this year had a lot of bot entries, so that's something that sneaker companies are trying to work on, including this release. Not many people could actually get their hands on them who wanted the pairs. At number 10, we had the orange Lobster dunks. Number 9 on my list is the Taxi Jordan 1 or the yellow toes. This is another sneaker that I don't have in my collection. I could see why a lot of people were raving about this one. The quality looks pretty decent on it. The color blocking on it was pretty clean as well. The only yellow Jordan 1 I own is the Pollens, and honestly these don't even step on the toes of these. Taxis are way better in my opinion. I just love the way that the colors go together. The tone of yellow they used is better in my opinion. I haven't even wore these, and I feel like if I had the Taxis I probably would have worn them by now type shit. This was a sneaker that a lot of people were talking about for a while. Once it came out, resale kind of died down, but everybody who had pairs in hand loved the sneaker, which is all that matters. At number 8, I put the Jordan 11 Cherries. I feel like these deserve a spot on anybody's list. It's an overall clean sneaker, nothing bad I have to say about it, so I had to put it on here. Could have possibly been higher on the list, but there's just a lot of sneakers that released that honestly caught my attention more than these, or I wear more than these. Even though I may like this sneaker more for the looks, there's sneakers on here that I wear more, which y'all gonna see on my next pick. This one though, clean. I love the execution on it. It just looks beautiful. The fact that they turned the low into a high, it all just makes sense for me to put this at least at number 8. Let me know if the Cherries even made it to your top 10. Number 7 on my list, I actually have 2 sneakers. I know it's kind of cheating, but they fall under the same category. The Vanta 700 V2s and the Azael 700 V3s. They both didn't originally drop this year, but they did drop on Yeezy Day, so I guess they came out this year. The reason I put them on this list at number 7 is because I wear these way more than I would wear the Cherries or the yellow toes or some of those other sneakers. Like, these are currently still in my rotation all the time, and these shits right here, y'all could kind of see they're getting a little beat, and that's for a reason. I wear these often, they're comfortable, and they dropped this year, so hey, they deserved a spot on the list at least at number 7. Y'all got a 2-for-1 since they didn't drop originally this year. And with Yeezy no longer working with Adidas, hey, I had to give them a little something, bro, because they don't got nothing new that's gonna be coming out, at least with Yeezy's name on it. So yeah, man, the Vantas are probably one of my favorite Yeezys he did with Adidas, and then the Azaels just look so sleek on feet that hey, I had to throw them on this list. At number 6, we got the Fire Red Jordan 3s. This is a retro that we got a bunch of different variations of, but never actually got the Fire Red retro with that Nike Air on the back. They did no wrong with these. I love the OG colorways, so once they bring them back, they definitely are on my radar. It's an undeniable colorway. I feel like they didn't miss with this one. They were kind of widely available. I even got early access on these, and I just can't complain. Nike Air on the back, that traditional Fire Red look on these. Beautiful sneaker. Let me know if these go on your top 10, or is this something that you didn't consider one of the best releases of the year? For me, I had to put these at number 6. Before we get into my top 5, we're gonna go over some honorable mentions that almost made the list but just couldn't make the list for different reasons. First one being the off-white LV Air Force Ones. These came out in a bunch of different colorways, but the prices on these shits were ridiculous, so for that reason I couldn't really put it on my list. They weren't even attainable to the mass pop, so I can't sit here and put them on top 10. Now they look top 10 material, but if those retail prices would have been affordable, then hey, they might have made it somewhere on this list. These definitely are beautiful. RIP to Virgil. A lot of people thought that these were gonna be his last sneaker ever releasing type shit, and we've came to notice that that's not gonna be the case. Resale even started dropping on these shits, but yeah, first honorable mention, Off-White Air Force One, Louis V. Second, we got the Playoff 12s. Beautiful sneaker, beautiful execution. I just feel like there was better releases than the Playoff 12s this year. Now, don't get it twisted. I love these shits. Glad they brought them back, and I'm still waiting on the Taxi 12s, but hey, we can't complain. Beggars can't be choosers. Playoff 12s was still a gorgeous sneaker to release this year, but I just feel like there was better releases, so it is what it is. Let me know how y'all feel about Jordan 12s. I know a lot of people sleep on these. These are hard. Next honorable mention is the Protection Pack 2002Rs. I know this colorway didn't drop this year. We saw some pretty decent colors drop. Honestly, I would put these before those. I feel like New Balance had an amazing year this year. I'm still not completely invested into New Balance, so I feel like I gotta dip my foot in the water a little bit more before I say that they're top 10, because that just wouldn't be realistic. Now, these right here almost made the cut. Do love some of the new colorways that they've been dropping for the 2002Rs, but I just don't know if they surpassed a lot of these other releases that I'm gonna talk about. These are an honorable mention that almost made it on the list. They honestly didn't make it because this colorway didn't drop this year. Beautiful. Now let's get into top 5 territory, kicking it off with another 2-for-1 with the Union Jordan 2s and the Dunks. 2s came in 2 different colorways. People were low-key leaning towards the rattan color, and it's a sneaker that I put on my Christmas wish list. Resale price isn't even bad. It's under retail. Pretty decent collab. I feel like people just sleeping on the 2s. Hey, it is what it is. These are still beautiful in my opinion. I'm low-key leaning towards the gray fog pair. Either or is clean. I love that rattan tannish cream with the yellow vibe, and then I also do like the gray with the blue. Definitely killed it with these, so I put it at top 5. Now with the Dunks, these are another undeniable force. The pistachio color, you got that bluish purple with the yellow stitching and the white on it. These actually had way more hype when they initially released, and low-key after Dunks got slammed to the ground, every pair of Dunks that you thought was gonna resell for even more started declining. So right now these are going for $300 to $400. At first they were going for $400 to $500. Honestly, I feel like it's a great price for a great sneaker. Execution on them was on point. The story behind it was on point. Box had the little special details. These came with like a flight tag and shit. Really nice release in my opinion. So I had to put both of them at number 5. Another 2-for-1. Now this top 4 right here go crazy. At top 4 we had the military black Jordan 4s. I'm not gonna lie, I was hating on these when I first saw the pictures, and that's just because I'm bitter that the military blues haven't released. But as I kept seeing these shits on feet, on Instagram, on these YouTube videos, I'm like, yo, them shits is hard, bro. I came to terms with the military blues not dropping, these being the next best thing. I love the black on these because it allows you to wear these shits with anything, which is a plus when you're looking at a top 10 sneaker. Want to be able to wear that shit. That's why it's a little higher on my list than these other ones. Military blacks are still on my radar. I don't have a pair, but I feel like I do need these in the collection. Beautiful sneaker. If y'all own these, let me know in the comments if you would put them top 10 for this year. And with that being said, we're getting into top 3 territory. At 3, I had the Travis Scott Jordan 1s in the brown color. I know for some hype beasts this might be number 1. For me, it deserves number 3 for a couple reasons. Resale price on these bitches is crazy. Attainability was a little hard when release came out. You see, I don't have them in my hand, and I would love to, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's a sneaker that looks gorgeous. The execution on this one, once again, was on point. The browns with the creams with the white, OP. And I see why some people would put this even higher than I did on my list, but I feel like it's pretty solid at number 3. This might be one of the better lows that he's released. These black shits that are coming soon, I don't know about those, I'm not gonna lie. Them shits ain't even make the top 10. Brown ones, them shits is sexy, you feel me? I wish I could get them, but it is what it is. I'm not paying over $1,000 for these shits right here. I'm pretty sure y'all haven't seen me mention 2 sneakers that should be on everyone's top 10 this year, and trust me, they're on mine too. I just been debating on which one goes first and which one goes second, but for me, I had to put the Ma Manieres At number 2, this isn't my size, so I still been looking to size swap these, but this sneaker right here is gorgeous, bro. Resale isn't too crazy on them. $300 to $400 for a sneaker like this isn't too bad, considering that it might fuck around and be sneaker of the year for a lot of people. I honestly have nothing negative to say about this sneaker right here. The details that Ma Maniere puts on their sneakers is one to none, to be honest. Like quotes behind the tag, quilted lining, their logo right here. They even got Nike Air on the back. Like, come on, bro. It's undeniable. Every time that Ma Maniere drops a sneaker, I feel like it has potential to be sneaker of the year, and this one almost made it. There was a pretty decent amount of pairs in circulation. Shit, your boy hit, which is crazy. Even if it's not my size, I got a pair in hand, and I've been looking to swap these shits immediately, bro. Like, I need to wear these. Not a lot of sneakers give me that feeling. That's why I had to throw these at number 2. Shit, they almost made it to number 1, but this number 1 spot has been reserved all year. Even the box for the Ma Manieres is crazy. Like, bro, who's doing this besides number 1? If you're still watching this video, leave a like on it down below, and while you're down there, let me know what are your top 3 sneaker releases of 2022. For me, number 1 was the Lost and Found Jordan 1, bro. This isn't even a question. We got Chicago's again. They vintage these bitches out. Even the box is vintage, bro. You get an old receipt with them. Like, I don't really have to say too much. This is gonna be a repetitive cycle for a lot of people and their number 1 pick. It's beautiful, bro. Honestly, I was debating between these and the Ma Manieres, and at the end of the day, that nostalgia kicked in. The fact that they did these again and the way that they did them is just gorgeous in my opinion. It's a sneaker that I'm gonna add to my collection one way or the other. I'm just waiting, but honestly not waiting too long, because I'm gonna need these bitches. It's mandatory. Let me know if y'all copped for retail. It was supposed to be a lot of pairs in circulation, but when the day of release came, I ain't feel all the pairs in circulation because your boy got nothing, and it is what it is. But these right here deserve the number 1 spot. I've never had Chicago, so maybe it makes it even more homey for me, if that makes sense. I just know that it's a sneaker that even people who aren't following the whole year of sneakers are gonna go for these type shit. That's pretty much it for my top 10 list. Let me know how y'all felt about it in the comments. Like I said, comment your top 3 and leave a like on this video so that this could spread out wildfire to those people who love these type of videos. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we got a giveaway going on for this Supreme Iraq tee. All you have to do is subscribe and follow one.nori, which is my brand, on Instagram. DM me on there saying done or what was your favorite sneaker of the year so you could get a slot for this giveaway. And with all that being said, man, I hope y'all had a great rest of your day or morning whenever you're watching. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace, stay up, and I'm out.